Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Nittany Lions will put total leather to crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Terrapins offense is on the field for the first time today. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Manning. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. To the air, it's Washington. Grab near the marker, it's White. And he gets it up to the 36, it'll be a first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the tight end. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. Makes the grab, it's McLaurin. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on first down. Now the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. Turning it on. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Terrapins are threatening in the red zone. Rides the back and leaves it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Keeps looking downfield. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. These old girders are rocking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Good, right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him, but Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. On the move, it's Martin. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're
trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Using his legs to buy some time. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking down the middle. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Lets it fly. Brings it down on the right side. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And, man, it has got to be so rewarding as an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call, and that's exactly what we saw there. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open receiver.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. A first down for the offense. Leaves it with the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quick release on the RPO. Touchdown, Terrapins! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off. And he is...
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got room on the return. Pulled down at the 45-yard line, and that's the kind of ball hawking a defensive coordinator loves to see. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Terrapins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, it's Washington. They're working that left side. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The Terrapins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's McLaurin. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. That's caught. It's Webb. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Tight end finds a soft spot. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Going to the run, it's McLaurin. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Terrapins back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Might as well give it to him again. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The offense defense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. To the air, it's Washington. Big guy smells it. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now the lead is extended a little further. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Denmark.
Well, this little guy is going to be difficult for any DB to cover, especially on these slant throws, because he gets out of his break and he explodes off the line of scrimmage so quickly.
Here's the give off the left side. Fighting off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't olay blocks and create space.
Oh, he's got some space. And they pick up the 1st down in what might be the last play here in the 1st quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the 1st quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. From the gun, give on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've generated some momentum with excellent performances in Big Ten play, and you can see them growing game by game.
And that's a big deal, too, in the new-look Big Ten Conference. Back in the day when there were divisions, it was a toss-up every year who was going to win the Big Ten West. That was the easier division. But now, it's just who are the best 2 teams out of all these teams, all these quality teams. So it's impressive that this team, David, has put themselves in position to play for the championship.
You ain't lying, especially in this conference. Let's be honest, the Big Ten and the SEC, they've separated themselves from everybody else. And so you're competing in this conference in the middle of the season. You can finish strong. Now we're not just talking about conference championships. We're talking about where can we be in the playoff and how much damage we can do in the postseason.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Tries to get it on the ground. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
I don't think a lot of people here are going to be surprised by that call. 4th and inches at midfield. Just go for it, run the football, and they pick up the 1st.
Really, what are you going to gain by punting there? Even a perfect punt just gives you a little bit of a yardage edge, and the upside of keeping the ball is tremendous.
Yeah, and even if you don't convert it there, your defense comes on the field, and you're still forcing the offense to have to go 50-something yards or so to try and get points. So I like punt.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. The Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Good, solid tackle. The Nittany Lions line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He's got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. On the ground with the counter. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the back. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt.
Number 10 on the field goal.
And it's no good. He missed it. That one may sting a little, guys. Instead of getting it down to 10, feeling good about things, still a 13-point lead. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. That's caught. It's White. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Caught in the backfield. It's Manning. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And the Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Manning. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Washington. Grabbed in the middle, it's White. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Terrapins line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the 1st time. No fair catches here, looking for room. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got enough for the 1st. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
The Nittany Lions have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Under fire. Catch in the middle, it's Hayes. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Moving out of the pocket. Took care of it himself. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Cincinnati pulled out a win today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those Bearcat players. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing.
Back to pass, it's Washington.
Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Off the play fake on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's second down. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. The Terrapins will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Buys a little time. There he goes. Crowd and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on first. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. It's incompleted. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's third and long from the 28. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. That is no good. Guys, they could have cut the deficit in half if that field goal had been good, still down by 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Off play action. Here's the pressure. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense, getting penetration, everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy on the ground.
The freshman called his own number and kept his drive moving.
And just having a guy that can continually make plays on the ground, it just opens up space for your running back, for your receivers, makes you defend the whole field, and it's not always big gains, but you've seen him today, man. It keeps the offense in positive situations with just little plays here and there, knowing he's a threat.
The Nittany Lions have this offense rolling. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Trying to escape and get it himself. Breaks into the open. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. They use the sideline and get him out of bounds right at the 9.
It's tough, man. On 3rd down, you're trying to throw against a nickel defense who've got extra DBs on the field, and it's just a lot faster. The window's closed so much quicker. So good job not seeing it open. Just take off and get what you can get now, setting up a 4th and very manageable situation.
He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. The Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Max going for the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Setting up for the extra point, then would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. He'll keep it himself. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Got his man on the outside. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. Looking for space. It's Hayes. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He'll pull it down and run. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Got it behind the line. It's Hayes. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. Offense working from the pistol. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his tight end.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Second down, they'll go to the air. The sure hands, it's Scott. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's McLaurin. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. And the Terrapins are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the catch. It's McLaurin. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Here's the handoff. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Terrapins come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Using his legs, it's McLaurin. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He'll pull it on the read. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Yeah, and he calls his own number, tries to go get the first down, but he just couldn't get to it. Nice job by the defense, locking in, not letting him get that extra couple yards that he needed to get the big first down.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far. Hauls it in the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver or tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
And the Nittany Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll go right back to him. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Turning it on! And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Bringing the heat. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. That's the kind of skill that makes guys stars. The improvisational skills, the blinding speed, the ability to make the big play and make defenses look silly.
just straight silly. I mean, what do you want me to do? You put a guy that's that athletic, that fast, at the quarterback spot. Now you're telling me to defend the run, defend the pass, defend the scrambles. I mean, goodness gracious. I don't know what you want a defense to do. There's no stopping that guy.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Army has the lead right now. Feels like they've been on top since they parachuted the ball into Michie Stadium, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by just one over West Virginia. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Off the play fake. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
To the air, it's Washington. Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Terrapins will call on their punt team. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Takes a handoff. It's Hayes. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. First down and more. Oh, he's got some space. Finally, they get him out of bounds. Thought they were going to let him run until he got tired. I don't think he's tired. He's headed to the fourth quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Leaves it with the running back. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And he's forced out of bounds, close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on first and goal, but they can also drain the clock. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State! That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, and getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Makes the grab on the left.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it! And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. The Terrapins trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he fights his way forward, gets away from 1, but not much doing on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. Just hammering it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Looking deep. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
Man, is that the opportunity they needed? That is exactly what this defense needed. They need to swing momentum. They needed to get the ball back to their offense if they wanted to win this football game. Just such a huge missed opportunity.
He's going to take off. And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another 1st down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it to the right. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Makes the catch on the right side. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Smart move to keep it on the ground.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Running back searching for a hole. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. After the run, now to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Cantrell. And they're going to lose yardage there. The The defense completely owning the front. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It is perfect, and that lead grows even bigger.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's White. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
And the Terrapins moving quickly to the line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Looking to throw again. Backs looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Maryland! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, there was a golden opportunity for the offense to come away with 2 points there, but he dropped it in the end zone. That's a catch you have to make.
And he's going to try to return this one. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab, it's Hayes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. 1st down from the 42. There he goes. Past the sticks and still on his feet. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
On the move at the 30. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
Now, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.